If you're on a certain level of Reiki practice, you can also start to heal others as well.
Wow. How does that work? Good afternoon and welcome to Woman Up! And kasama natin ngayon ang ating holistic mommy na si Miss Isabel Kahn.
Hello, good afternoon everybody. Nice to be back.
We have a special guest today. Have you ever heard of Reiki? Isabel, I'm sure you have since,
Yes, I have, and I've actually had the benefit of having some Reiki sessions with a friend of mine who has been practicing Reiki for some time. And I will tell you, Arianne, that it's actually a blessing to receive that sort of healing and help from someone who is a Reiki practitioner. So I was really thrilled and excited that today you arranged for a chat session with a Reiki master, and I'm really looking forward to this afternoon's chat.
Yes, we're very lucky to have a Reiki master today. And so I'm going to introduce to you Miss Celine Veloso. Hi, Celine.
Hello, and it's so nice to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to share about Reiki.
So Celine, like our viewers, so for some of them, Reiki is something really, really new. Can you tell us what is Reiki?
So Reiki is a spiritual healing art originating from Japan. So the word Reiki is a combination of two words. So the first part is Rei, which means God's wisdom, and Ki means life force. So if you combine them together, it's God's life force or universal life force. So if you think about what Reiki means, it's basically the spirit of God. Like if you liken it to our Catholic language, you can think of it like Holy Spirit or God's spirit or God's energy. So Reiki is basically a way of life. Practitioners follow a certain set of principles. And then, as I mentioned earlier, it's a healing art. So it's usually performed on yourself to heal yourself. But if you're on a certain level of Reiki practice, you can also start to heal others as well.
Wow. How does that work?
For people who kind of feel weird about it, one of the things that we need to keep in mind is that our bodies are made up of energy. So because, we're really very mindful that, okay, we are physical beings, diba? Like we see, diba? So a lot of people have this principle, what you see is what you believe.
Yes.
So, we're very physical. But then there are also things that exist that we don't see.
Mm-hmm.
So one of that is energy.
Yes.
Right? So like electricity is energy, for example.
Yeah.
And so our bodies, we have physical bodies, but we also emit energy.
Yes.
And that level of energy, depending on our emotions, if we are low energy, it means we're sad, we're depressed, we're anxious. I mean, we know that, right? Like we say bad vibes, for example. So that's low energy. And then when we're happy, When we're excited, enthusiastic, we feel love, that's high energy, right? High frequency, good vibes.
Yeah.
So this energy really exists. And so that is where Reiki comes in, because Reiki taps into that energy. It taps into God's energy. And as a practitioner, I'm able to receive that energy from God or from the universal life force and transfer it to either myself, like when I'm in a bad mood, you know, something bad happened or I'm sad, I can heal myself. I can channel that energy, give it to myself so that I will restore my energy. As well as if someone else is not feeling well,
Yes.
they're sad or whatever, I can also send that energy to them. And I can do it physically, like in person, face to face.
Yes.
But I can also do it through the over a distance. So even though we're not together right now, like earlier you said you were feeling something in your throat, I can actually send Reiki energy to you.
Yeah.
And through that energy, you will receive the Reiki.
So let me just ask you, it's healing art. So it's healing both for physical manifestations of pain and also emotional healing. So it's not just pain, but also emotions that Reiki can help. Is that so?
Yes. So because we view the person as a whole. So everything is connected. So when you're not in a good emotional state, it also affects your physical state.
Correct.
And so
It's true.
we also see like that in reverse. Like for example, you're feeling some kind of pain, physical pain. If that's like the first thing that you notice, we believe that that has a connection to your emotional well-being or mental well-being. So everything is connected, and that's why the Reiki aims to first balance your energy, because when your energy is balanced internally through spirit, through your energy, it enables and activates your body's natural self-healing capabilities. Because, you know, our bodies were designed to heal on its own.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
right. Yes,
So
yes.
actually how it works. If you're in a good mental, spiritual, and emotional state, then your body will also naturally heal.
What made you get into this?
Yes. Well, my aunt, Tita Olivia, she's my dad's sister. She's been a Reiki master for 27 years now. And she's actually a master in 8 different Reiki systems. It was something that I've heard about. I've heard about Reiki growing up, but never really explored it or had the chance to like really understand what it was. It was only when I came back, because I used to live in Singapore and my father passed away suddenly, that so I decided to come back home and be with family and heal from the grieving, that I was more open to exploring other forms of healing. And I was very lucky that Tita Olivia was in town and she was teaching Reiki, because she lives in the US, in Arizona. So she only comes to Manila once a year to teach Reiki. So I asked her if I can take her classes, and yeah, and ever since then it really changed my life. It's been an amazing experience, having Reiki, being able to heal myself. I mean, I think that was the first thing that I wanted to do. Because like me, I mean, I think I'm in general, I'm a balanced person. But even though
Yes.
I practice a lot of these principles, like practical tips, like I would kind of say I'm kind of like a type person. So so I really do my best to be a good person and do my best in everything. But sometimes, like deep inside, I feel like there's something missing, or there's still something broken deep inside that I can't really explain or understand or what it is. And ever since I practiced Reiki, a lot of those, like, deep rooted issues have come out, and I'm like healing from them. So it's been, a magical experience, I would say.
Well, that's wonderful, and that's so nice to hear. In fact, what you said rings very true. We as women, we have to think of healing ourselves first and of taking care of ourselves and our emotional and physical well-being before we can help others as well. It's important, it's important to take care of ourselves and to make sure that we feel whole. That way we can give all the love and support to those around us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I absolutely agree.
Necessary. And because we evolve, so okay, and tomorrow because of our environment, something might not be so okay, so that destabilizes our happiness level or our comfort level. And so again, a little bit more of healing or adjustment is necessary. So yes, I see that this seems to be, or will be, or is actually, let's change the verb, a lifelong practice and a lifelong search and lifelong healing work, which it's so nice. It's so nice to hear when somebody has started something like that, because then people like Arianne and myself, we we can come to you and say, hey, we need some help. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, you know what? Can you imagine if everyone, like, what Celine said was really, really beautiful. She always like tries to heal within. And can you imagine if everyone would do that? Like everyone, like especially the people like in the government or something, like, can you imagine how beautiful the world will be if everyone would like ponder and think of, why did I feel this? Why did I feel that?
Yes.
Or am I being a blessing to the people around me? If we have that mindset, how beautiful the world will be.
And how peaceful and how harmonious it would all be, and how we would all be thinking of the welfare of the others around us, isn't it?
That's true.
And actually, that's one of the reasons that I've started being more public about my Reiki practice, because I wasn't really sharing about it before, because my primary goal for getting into it was for myself. But then during the pandemic, I just noticed that a lot of people started feeling anxious. Of course, there's been a drastic change in our lives, and it's a global. So, if you're dealing with like something that's global, the energy of the whole world is really affected. So even some people, even though like in general their life hasn't really been massively been affected by the pandemic, they still feel the anxiousness or the stress, because we're all connected. That's what I'm saying about energy. We feel the connected energy, like the predominant energy of the world. And that's why I felt the need to talk about Reiki and, inform others that, you really have to be very mindful of yourself, and you have to take care of your energetic health, because believe it or not, how you feel affects the whole world.
Yes, that's true.
That's true.
So true. It starts by affecting those around you. And then just, it's a ripple effect. It's like when you throw
Yes, it's
a
true.
stone in a basin of water or in a pond, and the ripple effect that one little movement can do and can have. So
Exactly. Even if we, that's one of the beautiful things about Reiki is like, even if you're not sharing it to others, even if you're not healing others, having that wholeness within yourself is already helping others. Isn't that so beautiful?
yes,
That's
yes,
true. That's true.
it really is. It really is. Helping and working with energy is really it's something that not many people are very aware of. But if you do a little bit of research, you can find information on it, and it really is. I think it's something so wonderful because it's so positive. It's meant to heal. It's meant to make whole. It's meant to improve, and it's meant to be like a lifelong partner. So, where you just continuously work with it, right? Work with the energy because we are energy, and
Yes.
the entire world revolves with energy.
Yeah, and it's unlimited.
Yes, that's
you
right.
know
Right.
we're right now, like, we see so much suffering, so much division, and I think that is because they're coming from a limited mindset. They
Yes.
feel that
That's true.
resources are limited, and that's why people have to fight each other in order to get what they want or what they need. But in reality, it's unlimited.
It is. And I think for me, I think that's where self-love also comes in. Because they say like, oh, self-love. And then I love myself. That's why I want to grab everything that I can. But that's not how it goes. If you really love yourself, you want your surroundings, everyone around you, I think, to be happy and
But
peaceful. You want peace and happiness for everyone because, you love yourself and you want to live in a world like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
if we're talking about energy, and Celine had said that the mindset of people when they get anxious and when they're stressed and a lot of negative emotions, it's because they're coming from a mindset of lack, of not having enough, when in truth there's an abundance around us, and there's just so much that can be shared, and it's just all around, and it's a matter of just shifting your mindset, just shifting the way you think, and you'll see there's more than enough. What you want is something completely different. But in terms of need, more than enough to go around. When we want more than what we need, that's when greed starts to come in, and then that's a big long downward spiral that we will not take Arianne down that way, okay? With all of that again. So no. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's talk about the ability to change and shift the mindset so that we think that of the abundance of the universe and what there is, that each one of us has a place and we fit and there's more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's really like, if you think about it, life is really shouldn't be that complicated, you know? It's like people, like as simple as a handbag, like women can relate to this. It's like, for me, and I don't, and this is just my opinion, okay? And I don't look down on people who are so into those expensive handbags. And this is, since we're open sharing, there's one incident in my life when I was really down. I hid in the closet, and then my Chanel handbag fell on my head, and I looked at it, and it was really useless. It doesn't give you happiness. Well, if I sell it, but, but it doesn't give you happiness. It's not more special than whatever other bags or that you have. And it was very life changing for me to realize that we don't really need a lot. I think we all just want to be happy and loved and be
Yes.
peaceful,
Yes.
be content.
Yes.
I think that's one of the blessings of the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're all stuck at home, and we have so much time on our hands that it really made us reflect on what is really important in our lives.
That's true. And salute to you, Celine,
true.
for like sending really good
But-
energy to everyone.
Yeah.
Celine, can we do something?
Well, what we can do is because the Reiki that I practice, it needs to be one-on-one.
How about 2-on-2? Or okay, do it on Arianne, because she's got some throat issues right now, right?
Well, what I can suggest that we do together is maybe we can do a little meditation
Okay.
together. And this is something that like everyone who's watching can also do. You know, every time like they feel like they need to recharge or they need to heal from something, they can practice this anytime. Because even though you didn't take up Reiki or if you didn't study Reiki, Reiki is something that is still within you, you know, because Reiki is energy. So we can just activate the Reiki energy within us. How about that?
That sounds like a good idea.
So when we practice Reiki, it's very, very simple, and that's why I love it. As a practitioner, what we do is first, we cleanse our auras. So for us, I can teach you one technique that we do to cleanse our auras, or two techniques. One would be washing your hands.
Oh.
You know, so you just wash your hands and your aura is cleansed. And then a second one, which we'll all do together, we call it Kenyoku. It's a Japanese aura cleansing movement. So basically what we'll do is, you know, sit up straight, and then it's a series of hand movements. So first is you pull out your arm like this, and then we go 1. So it's like you're cleaning, right? 1, and then the other side, 2, and then from your shoulder diagonally, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. So that's your cleansing movement.
I have the hairs on my body standing up. I can feel prickling all over.
Amazing.
My
So
God.
yeah, so that's your aura cleansing. And then the next step is we have to connect to the Reiki energy. So all we need to do is feel comfortable. Let's close our eyes. And then let's just take a couple of deep breaths on our own. So inhale. Inhale good vibes. Exhale. Exhale the bad vibes that's inside. Again, inhale. And then exhale. And then from there, let's just start to feel the positive energy flowing. And let's set the intention. One of the important things is when we're meditating is we set our intention. So first, let's put our hands on the prayer position or the gasho position in front of our chest. And then let's just put ourselves in the presence of the universal life force. Okay. So from here, I will recite the 5 Reiki principles. You can follow me or you can just listen in. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will be grateful. Just for today, I will work hard on myself. And just for today, I will be kind. So let's reflect on that and take in a moment of silence. If you would like to visualize anything, you can visualize your heart. So from now, from our prayer position, let's put our hands over our hearts. And let's imagine our heart as a ball of light. So as you breathe in, the ball of light expands. And as you breathe out, it emanates around us. The light emanates all over our bodies. So continue breathing. And just enjoy the positive energy coming in. Receive the good vibes. Okay, let's take one more deep breath. And let's start to feel our body once again. You know, you can wiggle your feet and your hands. And when you're ready, you can put your hands down on your lap and slowly open our eyes.
Nice. That was really nice.
So yeah, I mean, it's very simple. It's a simple practice. You know, it doesn't take too much time. 2, 3, 5 minutes of your day just to center and balance yourself. There. And then if you have water, drink your water. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take my water later. It's far from here.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, Celine, for sharing that. Before we wrap up, any message on you? How can the people reach you if they're interested to know more about Reiki? How do they go about it? How can they contact you or something?
Yeah. So anybody can find me on the internet. Just search for Celine Veloso or Celine Veloso Reiki. That's Reiki, Celine Veloso Reiki on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram as Celine Veloso. They can also go to my website, celineveloso.com.
Thank you so much, Celine. Isabel, maybe you would like to invite our viewers to, if you have your online, because Isabel gives talks on oils.
Wait, before that, I forgot to mention a couple of things, if that's okay.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, so if everyone can just follow me on Instagram, that would be great. What I do on Instagram is I post self-affirmation videos. So very simple, 1 minute repeating self-affirmations. So if you're just, need some self-love or you need a reminder of your own power, just go visit my Instagram account and, I post affirmation videos that you can tell yourself every day, because what you tell yourself is very important, because words also are energy. So being mindful of that is key to our overall well-being. And then I'm also like in 2 weeks sharing some music. Also revolving around Reiki and positive affirmations, and I'm really excited to share that, and it will be available on Spotify and in all the music platforms. So I'm very excited to release that out into the world to help increase the good vibes for ourselves and for our country, most especially. And also on August 15 is the Reiki National Conference. So if if anyone out there is a Reiki practitioner, they can join the Reiki National Conference. It's on August 15. They can just look it up online under Reiki Wellness Manila. So it's organized by Reiki Wellness Manila, and I'm one of the very grateful to be part of the team who organized that conference. So it's going to be an online event for all the Reiki practitioners in the country to gather and unite, for us to learn from each other, learn from other Reiki masters. So my Reiki master, Tita Olivia, will be speaking at that event, and many other amazing Filipino Reiki practitioners who are applying Reiki in the different fields. You know, there's Reiki in the traditional setting, which is the Philippine Hilot, and then there's Reiki in school, Reiki in business, Reiki for women empowerment. There is a speaker for that. So there's, so many beautiful applications of Reiki for all the Reiki practitioners to expand their knowledge and deepen their understanding of Reiki and how they can apply it to themselves and to the country. So yes, I hope more people can sign up to our event for that. So thank you so much.
That was really nice.
We need more.
Thank you for all the information and for announcing the Reiki Wellness Summit that is going to happen on August 15 for so many of the Reiki practitioners. Perhaps with everybody coming together, there will be good that the rest of us in the country will feel from all the energy healing that you're doing all at the same time. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes, that is one of our intentions.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yes. So let's keep an eye out for that, Arianne, and see if we feel any different on the 15th and on the 16th.
Yes. Isabel, can you invite them naman to your sessions?
What I do teaching sessions on the use of and the benefits of essential oils, and I have the classes scheduled on a regular basis. You can follow me on Instagram. That's the easiest way. I'm not the most savvy technical person, so Instagram is my one and only path for connectivity. And the account name is Isabel_Cuervacan, and send me a DM and I can hook you up on another class if you're interested to learn a little bit more about how essential oils can help you both emotionally, physically, spiritually, and it's just also a wonderful way of healing and staying whole in this very modern world of ours. Arianne, thank you very much for this afternoon session. It really was so enlightening and so informative.
Oh, thank you so much, ladies, for this afternoon session. Also, it was really, really nice, and I feel really calm and at peace right now. Hopefully, it won't change later when I start opening my emails. But anyway, guys, please don't forget to support Project Kabayanihan of Beam and Go. We are going to start our second wave of rice donations. So please, yung mga nabigyan namin ng rice, galing po yan sa OFWs. And please, let's continue the chain of helping each other. Kung kayo po ay mga seafarers na stranded, nakatanggap po kayo ng donations from Project Kabayanihan, please continue it. Pag nakasakay po kayo, please don't forget naman din po yung mga naiwang mga seafarers na stranded pa rin po dito sa Manila hanggang ngayon. And please join us again another session of Woman Up. And thank you again, ladies, for this afternoon. See you and goodbye. Have a nice day.